Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another time travel tennis video. We're doing the selection show for the 2020 Ladies C group. There are over 80 ladies, and we'll need to cut it down to 48. Well, if you win a tournament, you obviously go on to the Tournament of Champions, and there was 36 ladies who won, so that's 36 spots taken. So now we got to figure out the next 12. So it's simple enough. If you win a tournament, then you go to the Tournament of Champions. The more tournaments you win, the better. But you can only get one regular tournament win. If you win like a tour event, like in Spain or like Russia, or not really Russia, but you know what I mean, then you can't win. You can't compete in any more tournaments. You can compete in the Grand Slams like the U.S. Open, the French Open, and all that because points matter. Anyhow, three ladies have won multiple events, and that's Petra Kvitova, Eleanor Goss, and Flavia Pennetta. And because of everything, Kvitova is the 1 seed, Panetta the 2 seed, Goss the 3 seed. A lot of people are like, oh, Goss won 2 events. Well, she won in Sydney, and some douchebag, meaning me, forgot that she competed and then she won another tournament. But because of that, she does get the 3 seed. So she'll get the 3 seed, Kvitova number 1, Panetta number 2. So the tournament will be in Czechia. I will be, excuse me, make sure that. And then I checked the quality of the ladies with 1 win from 4 to 16. Those ladies will get seeds with the 48 people. They'll get seeds, and that'll determine them getting to the second round without having to worry about publication. So anyway, the 4 seed will be Simona Halep. The 5 seed Angelique Kerber. The 6 seed is Sol Stevens. The 7 seed Elena Ostapenko. The 8 seed Sam Stosur. The 9 Francesco Schiavone. Number 10 Agura Rawanska. Number 11 Elena Yankovic. Number 12 Gabby Muguruza. Number 13 Elena Svitolina. 14 seed Pan Shui. The 15 seed Maddie Keys. And the 16 seed is Mary Jo Fernandez. So they get the seeds. Ladies who've won tournaments are now top 16 and will be wildcard are Kara Black, Belinda Bunge, Ann Buxton, Daniel Siblikova, Diaz from Kazakhstan, Robin Eburn, Helen Goulet, Mary Houghton, Phoebe Hillcroft Watson, Hood Westcott, Cody Kilsch, Anna Kunja, Conchita Martinez, Andrea Petkovic, Sandra Reynolds, Renee Sherman, Lucy Savarova, Marion Bartoli, Ellen Whittingstall, and Farah Jean Veriva. So those ladies are all in. Now, the question is, which ladies are going to be ending up in this wild card? So the first wild card thing is by the points and by the fact that you have to be in the top 30. So you have to be in the top 30 and no wins. Well, Makarova, or Makaroni as I call her, will get in. She didn't get to a final, but thankfully she got to the top 30 because she kept trying. Sarah Ronnie also in that same spot, so she gets one of the wild card spots. Well, she didn't win a tournament. She did get to finals though. Temzavari from Hungary, she gets a shot. Temzavari. She didn't win. Patty Schneider did not win a tournament, but she gets in because she at least got to top 30. Vesnina Vesnina is Vesnina also in 2020 from the 2020 macaroni. Sorry, I've just read it. Arani, it's not 2020. Vesnina. Oh boy, I really farted. Gussie Moran. Yeah, Gussie Moran. Gussie Moran, she gets a shot and everything. Frida James gets a shot at it. Lots of women in the top 30 that have not won a tournament. Frida James makes 7. Roberta Finzi will be in. She made top 30 and she didn't win a tournament, and that's it. So we have 8. So we're down to 4 ladies. So Makarova, Irani, Tesbari, Schneider, Fasnina, Moran, Frida James, and Finchie will get a chance. So now the question on everyone's lips is how many runners up? You okay? So Arani went twice to finals and then win, but she's already in. Patty Schneider's already in. You got Bickerton, Maliva. I think Maggie Maliva will get a shot. Gotta give her that. Michelle Rural Pasqua. So Rural Pasqua will get a shot. Actually, no, we should worry about the semifinals. Yeah, Tem Savari got to 4 semifinals without winning, but she got in because she was top 30. Maddox Sands did the same thing. She got to 3 semifinals without making it. Demago, Fairbank, and Honchakova. I think a lot of ladies got to 2 semifinals and didn't make it. Honchakova. Maliva and Rhino. Yeah, got to 2 semifinals without winning. Lindquist, Macaroni. Yeah, so, okay, so Maliva, Moreno Pascual, Maddox Sands, and Honchakova will get the other 4 spots. Okay. All right. Schedule. Oh, editor. What am I thinking? Fuck. Insert. It will not let me off. For fuck's sake, it won't let me do it. So it won't let me do it past 48. They want me to do. Fuck. Yeah, I can't draw 48. Damn it. I guess because like it's past the last one. City name. Let's see. Czechia. Prague. I think that's what we got. So Prague. So it's a draw 56. So that means well, I'll add 8 names, but these ladies will be ineligible. So they will so the 8 ladies will be ineligible. Editing. Okay. So let's see the seeds. Kvitova the 1 seed. Panetta Goss. Where's Panetta? Where's Panetta? Where's Panetta? And I think Goss got low. Yeah, there's Goss. She got low, but she did win 2 tournaments. Halep. Guess Halep win early or something. Bullshit. Yep, you win earlier, but Halep, Kerber, Stevens. There you are, Sloan. Ostapenko, Stosur. There's Sevastova. Too bad she didn't get in. Ostapenko. Stosur. There she is. Skivoni Radwanska. That Polish flag. There's Angie. Yankovic, Muguruza. There's Mugu. Svitolina Pon. Svitolina Ponjue from China. I should know the Chinese flag. Top my head. Nope, that's not the Chinese flag. That's the Chinese flag. 13, 16. So Keys and Marijo Fernandez. There's Keys, Marijo Fernandez. Where are you, Marijo? There you are. All right, and then the rest of the top 30 get in, of course, automatically. All right. So Lindquist did not get It's a Lindquist. So Lindquist is one of the wild cards that will not make it. Sibakova. Sibakova. I know, she said Sevastova. Well, Sevastova is in the 2020 tournament, but Sevastova is eligible in the 2020. She's not eligible here. So Sevastova technically gets one shot. Putin's the same, I think, right? Yeah, Putin's the same. She's in the 2020 ladies, but she's ineligible because she didn't make the criteria. Holcroft Watson, Ronald Coswell, oh, Jeannie. So Jeannie Bouchard can make a difference. She can't make it through. I could cheat, but I'd be like, people would be like, "Are you nuts? No Canadian, no Canadian bullshit, Cutter." Fine. Fairbank will also be ineligible. Maliva and Johanna Larson. Is Larson in or no? Oh no, Larson didn't qualify. So Larson will be in as a spoiler, if you will. Bickerton Michelle. Bickerton did not qualify, right? Now Bickerton and Michelle are going to be spoilers. All right, so now I gotta. Here's and make Winning Stall. Yeah, Winning Stalls in automatically. Tarenko, Larson, Hachakova, Chave, Stammers, Stubbs, Petkovic. I think Petkovic won a tournament. Yep, I was right. Cody Kilch. Just make sure that I didn't accept. I did not. All right, alley. All right, so the top 8 seats do get something. Bouchard will face Michelle. Yeah, two spoilers. One of them will move on, face either Muguruza or Macaroni. That's funny. Okay, so the 1 seat Kvitova, she has a bye. She'll face Kara or Houghton. The 7 seat Ostapenko gets a bye to face Schneider or Holcroft Watson. Ponche will have to match. English has to match. Silverman Halep, she gets a bye. She gets Hanchkova or Concha. The Sloane Stevens, number 6, she gets Lindquist or Edburn. Panetta, the 2 seed, gets Bunge or Temsavari. Kerber gets either Hood Westcott or Cody Kilch. Goss gets Fairbank or Moran. And Stozer will get Martoli or Roddy. Porsky Voni. She'll have to face Frida James Larson in the next round. So that's what will happen. So anyhow, that's what we do. And of course, the big thing is like, you win your round, your 2 rounds, you got the 16, but then you have 8 more spots. So what will happen is the 8 ladies out of the 16 who lose their second round matches by the longest stretch. A person losing by 3 sets in 3 sets will be better than someone who loses in 2 sets. Even if it's a C like Mary Jo Fernandez loses in straight sets, and someone like Shambareva pulls it out and loses in 3 sets to Svitolina, for example. Shambareva would get the benefit of a doubt more so than Mary Jo because of the fact that Shambareva did win a set and Mary Jo Fernandez didn't. So they'll just give the advantage to someone who actually tried their hardest. Not get swept. Mary Jo could be swept by maybe Diaz. And Diaz is eligible. So that will happen. Now, there's also another thing. If any of the 2020 ladies, get in both tournaments and all that, it'll be up to my discretion for which one I'm going to cut loose. And all that won't make them qualify. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, there's gonna be a good number of ladies. There's a decent enough amount of ladies in Ladies C that were from 2020. Not a whole lot, but we'll see what happens later on. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.